Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and today we're going to talk about retraction springs, or what do you call them? Nai-Tai closing coil springs. There's lots of different words for it. This is different than an open coil spring or a closed coil spring that you use normally in ortho. They don't have these little loops on the ends. So let me kind of show you what some of the sizes are. And then we can show you how one goes on and how to pick the right size. So basically, in terms of wire gauge, you can go with the 010 or the 012. I felt them both and I actually like the 010 better. It's just way easier to pull and everything. So that would be my preference. Now, in terms of size, this company comes in 3 different sizes. We have 6 millimeters, 9 millimeters, and 12 millimeters. So what you need to do is use your perio probe and measure your extraction space, or measure the space you want to do. So from here, let's say we were closing this, we would measure from here to here. I mean, we're just skipping that for now, whatever. But this is really not a simulation of what would happen, because I don't ever use any retraction springs, any power chain or anything until everything's straight and leveled. So in my opinion, you wouldn't be doing that here, but this is just for, demonstration purposes. So all you're doing is just looping the ends, okay? like this onto the hooks. And if you don't have a hook, you can put a Kobayashi hook on. The only thing that I find is that those tend to bend. This is a lot of pull, so I haven't had a lot of success. You really need to be, if you want to use these, make sure you're getting brackets that have hooks on them, okay? Even the premolar brackets. So that's pretty much it. These will stay active for months as long as you have a nice big pull. So you need to pick a size that's at least a few millimeters smaller than this extraction space that you have, otherwise there'll be no pull. Now remember that in this situation, we'll say when we're doing this, it's gonna smush together. This is gonna move forward, this is gonna move back, right? It's like tug of war. You're gonna get a space back here. That's exactly what's gonna happen. So eventually you're gonna have to bond or band this to finish it up. That's just how it works. If you didn't wanna move these forward at all, if you needed absolute anchorage, then I would put in a lingual arch, lower lingual holding arch. You can order that from any OrthoLab, and that will stabilize this so that you only get retraction here back, if that makes sense. You can order those, they're not expensive. Same thing on top, if you had a similar situation, let's say it was a class 2 patient and you only wanted to close the spaces from front to back, you could put in a Nance or a TPA up here. If it's a class 3 patient, you'd put in the LLHA. So that's pretty much it. That's how it works. I do highly recommend these. They're a little bit expensive, but you're gonna save a ton of chair time because you don't have to have them come in every 3 to 4 weeks to change their power chain. All right, any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out.